is greener, the cleaner the air. Harry, I'm back on the other side. When nothing's wrong, it's okay, I'm alright.
I think the thing I like most about living in the Southern Highlands is that when you wake up in the mornings and go outside, there's a bit of frost on your backyard, breath of fresh air. You don't get that in the city.
None of the big, ugly smoke and big industrial areas.
I like living in a spacious, well-maintained country town away from the incessant noise of the city.
I like how this area is nice and peaceful and everybody knows each other.
Because it's a small community, you can always feel connected to someone or to people around you.
Yeah, everyone just knows each other and it's kind of safe and it's the country.
It's really green, it's a really nice place to live. You just look around and you just kind of go, oh, it's so nice, I like looking at that every day.
You don't have to be scared to walk down the street without getting mugged or anything. It's really nice.
I like the fact that we're a very close community and walking through the street you know everyone.
Friendly, everyone knows you, everyone's nice. It's just not too much traffic either.
It's quiet enough, but it's still got sport and everything.
One of the major things that I enjoy is the sport that it offers. For example, the local competitions, in specifically hockey that I play.
The sport's quite organised and it's quite competitive. It's really good fun to be playing sport down here. I've played community sport and I play for my school, and both of them are great.
What I don't like about living in Wingecarribee is that it's mostly full of old people and things for them to do, but not really for the youth to do.
We have a lot of cafes, a lot of retirement villages, but we need more things for the youth.
It's a very quiet, nice, pretty place to be, but there's not very much exciting things for young people to do. So I think there's there can even be a growing resentment of barrels.
There's not much to do around here. There's not many places to go. It's resulting in youth drinking and doing drugs.
There isn't enough out there for us and we're always bored or sneaking out because there's nothing else to do.
I know a few people who want to start up a band and they don't have anywhere to play because they can't get a gig anywhere really. And yeah, so if they build something, if they make something where these people will have an opportunity to play at, then it'd be good.
I feel that we need a bigger place to hold concerts for the youth, with bands and stuff, because I feel that we're lacking that, and I think that would give us something more exciting to do and everything. So.
An underage nightclub type thing,
Entertainment-wise, I think we could definitely do with some sort of multi-function hire venue. So you could hire it out for gigs, you could hire it out for parties, dance parties, whatever you wanted.
Maybe live concerts and live bands, socials, maybe mixing the schools more.
Let's face it, there's not much public transport in the Southern Highlands. You have about 1 or 2 trains that go to Sydney each morning, and only 1 bus that goes down to Wollongong or whatever. So I think you need to increase the frequency of these services.
Sometimes to go into town to do things with my friends, it's quite hard to get in. There's only a few trains from Bundanoon a day, and only 1 or 2 buses from Robertson.
I went to take the train the other day and it was 2 hours late, and so I couldn't make it to where I was trying to go.
I don't like how hard it is for young people to be independent before they get their Ps in the Southern Highlands, because everything's so far away and the public transport is almost non-existent.
The tertiary down here, there's only 1 campus in Moss Vale, but the problem with it is that it's got a lack of courses and courses that really relate to the younger people.
You're not going to get anywhere unless you have a good education, and I think we have a good TAFE and good universities to help promote that.
Well, I think having more classes or more courses at the TAFE would be great, or to have a university or a college here that opened up some things so that more people, if they didn't want to be a plumber or electrician or have something in that line of business, they could have something here where they could learn to be lawyers or something like that. So and then that could bring out more jobs and more opportunities.
Just promote the local economy. Try and get as many new businesses open
get larger businesses down.
One of the major problems I see with living in the Highlands is the lack of employment opportunities. I know from personal experience from people that I've known who have had to move out of Bowral to find long-term employment, I suppose, out of school, once you leave school.
If you want to find a job and you live around here, there's not much opportunity.
It's not a great industry around here for young people. You can get an apprenticeship, but apart from that, your best bet is moving into the city.
It's hard to develop a place without losing the feel that it had originally, but I think it can be done if you think about it in the long term and not just changing things in the short term. I think a lot of the problems young people find in the Southern Highlands are problems that it's not Sydney, and the Southern Highlands is never going to be Sydney, at least I hope it's not. It's an alternative. So the Southern Highlands could be drastically improved if the council was involved in lobbying for the high-speed rail network, a high-speed rail link between Sydney and the Southern Highlands, because that could cut down travel time and enable young people to travel back and forth easily, experiencing the spaciousness of the Southern Highlands with the buzz of the city